Now, colonies and WinterShorts, though, I don't know if I've actually seen them play in this game yet, or at least in bracket.
So, Inkling Young Link or Yoshi Young Link? What do you think?
I have a feeling WinterShorts is going to go Yoshi.
I think Inkling is the better choice, but I think Yoshi is the comfort pick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, let's also be honest. WinterShorts, he's playing good as an absolute.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't know how he is when he has momentum with Inkling, but like I've seen him enough when he has momentum with Yoshi that it's just like that dude will literally land every tech chase. He'll get every single one.
He is in Smash 4. He would beat Diddy mains. Like convincingly. He beat Graham, he beat Pert, he would beat me because I'm fucking good. But, dude, he's crazy with Yoshi. There's no other character that
there was one character in Smash 4 that made him like start playing Diddy Kong, and I think that was Cloud.
Yeah.
The Cloud matchup for Yoshi in Smash 4 is so bad. I don't know what it's like in this game, but right now we're not looking at a Cloud. We're looking at a Young Link.
We are looking at a Young Link. Oh, this is interesting. I'm very excited for this because I think that this matchup is the classic archetype of, you know, character A needs to keep character B out, or else character B will mess him up pretty bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like that's like the general thing when you're fighting Yoshi, especially if you have like projectiles that use, like you want to keep Yoshi out if you can help it. But when you are playing against someone like WinterShorts who can be like very aggressive and like knows how to get their openings in, especially off eggs. Like when the Yoshi gets like really good egg follow-ups, and they can pretty much just like combo into like any area, as long as they're close enough. Although in most cases, like I'll say like egg, it'll be like neutral or forward. Whenever I see like an egg throw, like mid stage. But yeah, it's definitely like. But it's also weird because Young Link is one of those characters where it's just like he can zone with projectiles, but I feel like Young Link more is like you want to like start combos off projectiles. You can start it off tilting it too, but like watching and having played colonies so much. Like, you can just start combos off of Boomerang, Fire Arrow, bombs, like, you start literally a combo off any projectile. And right there, seeing actually the down tilt up air.
Young Link is so good!
Young Link is sick.
He did bomb into arrow, and then he waited, and then he did down tilt and then up air. This character has confirmed! He's dead! Oh, wait a minute. That was so funny.
Okay, so I think that was also a thing in Smash 4 too, where you could like drag someone down with like Yoshi's down there,
and you drift away at the last second to keep him from the last.
Yeah, it's always kind of like when you think like a fair footstool in like Smash 4, except like the double footstool.
Yeah.
You just drag the opponent down with you. But it's also weird in this game because the way they designed some multi-hits, they designed them so that like you would like lock in kind of like to the character when you're getting hit by an arrow. Because you think like in Smash 4, if WinterShorts had done like a down air in that moment, there probably would have been a point where he would have just gone past colonies, and then colonies would have been able to punish.
Yeah.
Right. But in this game, the way they made like some multi-hits, I can say for example like Sam's up air works like this. The character, usually the person getting hit by the multi-hit will kind of be like dragged with him. Right. So like Yoshi's down air actually has like kind of multi-utility in this game, which is really interesting.
I think Yoshi's always been a pretty good all-rounder. He has a lot of options to do with a lot of things, but at the same time, you know, if you can catch his jumps and you're onto the player, then it just becomes a whole different game for Yoshi.
I do think that one of Yoshi's biggest potential weaknesses, depending on the character that they're playing against, is being able to get in. If you're playing against a character that's more zone heavy or camp heavy with projectiles and stuff, then Yoshi can have like a very hard time getting in. Especially if your character on top of it has very good anti-airs. If you have good anti-airs as is, then that's probably a struggle for Yoshi. But what's not a struggle is whiffing a grab and punching ultimate.
WinterShorts has the advantage.
He has the advantage, but he is at 160%. It's not going to take very much for colonies to be able to take the second shot.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot how many confirmed. Does Upthrow kill with Young Link?
I think. I don't see it very often, but I'm pretty sure it does.
Alright, tried to shield grab, he got sucked up by the gem.
Ooh, okay.
I actually have a really big feeling that WinterShorts is going to go off here in a second. He's playing. My favorite thing about WinterShorts is he never, well, not never, but he is so good at not giving his opponent anything for free. He will use his movement, he will use his moves, he will not, most of the time, he won't choose a lazy option. He's always thinking about it, you know what I mean? Like, you don't see WinterShorts do something that's like, Like, see how he maneuvers around, like, the game plan he has with the boomerang. Like, how he jumped over it and he had to land and punish. He normally decides second. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's the one who adapts, which is so good in a player.
That was actually incredibly smart. I think him shielding actually, like, I think it actually low profile under the arrow. I don't know if you noticed that or not. I don't know if it actually hit the egg or if he low profile under the egg by shielding. But that was actually like really weird. Because it was like point blank range.
I love these nails. Oh, the grab.
I will say, like regarding WinterShorts though, like he's been playing Yoshi for down tilt up here. Oh, yeah, I know that Young. I was gonna say Young like up air also has like a tower spot.
I think Young Link is a top tier.
I don't know where to place Young Link.
You don't think he's top tier?
I don't know if he's high tier or top tier. He's one of the two.
I think he's definitely top tier. He has so many confirms.
I mean, I was gonna say regarding WinterShorts, like he's played Yoshi for years, like especially like transitioning over from Smash 4 to Ultimate. He's like pretty used to like maneuvering his way around projectiles and finding ways to be able to get in and say like sneak in like a neutral air or forward air and be able to like either start a combo or start a situation where he gets potential momentum and starts like kind of carrying you off to like the side of the stage, potentially off stage, into another scary situation where it becomes, oh boy, he's gonna go for forward air. Oh, good. Beer reverse neutral. That's also the other thing that's scary too, is just like sometimes Yoshi can like approach with an aerial, but then you'll also see players like WinterShorts where instead of like going for like an aerial because they expect their opponent to shield, they'll just be like, okay, I'm just gonna neutral beat, and I'm just gonna command grab you and put you in an A. And they just end up wrecking damage off of it because the opponent has to like mash out of the A.
Down tilt, air.
Oh, forward air. Okay, forward air catching the double jump looks like. Oh, up B to punish. Not gonna take the stock though. Oh, the bomb, the 2-frame?
I have no idea. Oh, the nair.
Okay, so we got the exos coming out. Okay, so down air, launch shot to the right. Don't think that was really what WinterShorts was going for, essentially, but... Actually, wait, does down air have a landing hitbox? It looked like it did.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Could be wrong though.
I feel like part of like WinterShorts' game plan is just like when he has ooh,
can't whip those.
No, you cannot. I feel like part of like WinterShorts' game plan against like a lot of people, like colonies included, is like he wants to maybe like sometimes like wants the opponent to pressure his shield like up close so that he can go for an outer shield in the air like that. So he can just short hop outer shield in the air and be able to like knock the opponent away, potentially start situations where he starts like stringing hits together, send them off stage. It's like he's trying it a lot. Like colonies is landing with like very like safe aerials and like very low lag aerials. Like it can be very difficult to actually punish.
Shield pressure. He used the arrow, the returning boomerang, and the up B to pressure the shield.
Yeah, Youngling's projectile pressure is kind of wild, honestly.
I love these footsies. Yoshi looking for any opening that he can find. Young Link looking to stay the fuck away from Yoshi.
Ooh, okay. So WinterShorts got a little bit of damage on that when he got that command grab. Immediately went for the attack here, but Colony's looked like he buffered like a neutral air on when he like the egg break. And once again, down tilt up air. We've been seeing that a lot lately to like be able to confirm stocks from colonies. The thing I'm kind of wondering now is like how much the double jump armor actually matters for Yoshi in this matchup. Oh no! You hate to see it happen, dude.
I can't play this.
You're putting ultimate. You going back to melee?
I'm gonna play ultimate. Ultimate Diddy Kong is too much fun.
Abyss and Schmale on stream.
I'm gonna go